What's up, Facebook? I don't know why I'm going live right now. I just decided to go live. I'm not even announcing it or even telling people uh, that I'm going live on any other. I just want to see who's up right now. Because I'm up, because I never sleep hardly. Because I'm always working or thinking about working or thinking about the work that I have to do. So I said, I'm up. I'm listening to some new music, listening to some new tracks that I'm playing, like writing some stuff, thinking of songs, thinking about, stuff that I've been working on for a while. So, yeah, I'm just up, man. I was just watching the Warriors game a little earlier. Warriors and Houston Rockets. Then I took a shower. Got on social media. Saw that J. Cole's dropping a new album. There's a lot of music coming out right now, man. Got J. Cole dropping an album I just see. Childish Gambino's albums are new coming out. So a couple other somebody else's albums coming out too, right? Yeah, it's like so it's a lot of dope music, man. Like I'm looking forward to I guess to seeing what does this do? I'm looking stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, man. So I just decided to go live, man. I don't know if anybody got any questions, man. I just been working. Shout out to everybody that's been listening to the Lock Sessions mixtape, or anybody that saw me on tour for the Lock Sessions tour. I got one more show I'm doing this year in New York City on December 13th, so that should be fun. Nathan, oh, what's up, Nathan? I see you. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Chris Tucker, Ernest Ramirez, Raghav Shandhari. Sorry if I messed up your name, man. But yeah, man, I pretty much was just in the house today, bro. Like, just at my house, listening to music, kind of vibing out with stuff. Oh yeah, Run the Jewels 3 is coming out. That should be a dope, but that's not. It was another album I was thinking of that was coming out. Shout out to Killer Mike though, he's incredible. Yeah, man. Oh, we got 10 comments so far. Man, I hope, look, for everybody saying, man, when you gonna come to Arizona? When you gonna come to Texas? When you gonna come to Canada? Man, I want to come everywhere. I want to come perform for everybody. If I could go to every single place, I would. But just so the fans understand, man, it's like when you go on tour, it costs money to put on a whole tour. It costs money to get into the venues. It costs money to fly or to rent a van or to rent a bus and to go out on tour. And I want to come to all these places, but you guys have to understand, it's up to you guys. You got to tell all your friends about my music. You got to tell everybody, like, yo, you got to share everybody the music. You got to show as many people as possible. So when that demand gets so big, when you go to other people's shows, when you go to anybody's shows that come to town, you're like, yo, I want to see Locksmith. You know what I mean? Like when you go to the clubs and you go to parties, like I want to hear Locksmith music. That's the only way I can come to your city. I can't just come because you say come, because it can't just be one person. It's got to be 300, 500, 1,000 people in your city saying, yo, come to my city, come to Australia, come to Canada, come to, you know what I mean? Whatever country, whatever city, whatever state you in, whatever province you in, you got to let everybody know. You got to share the music as much as possible. So if you share the music, then I will come to your city. But I can't just go, because a lot of times people say, oh, yo, man, when you coming to Arizona? And then I come to Arizona and they don't come. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got to come. You got to make sure everybody come, because I want to come. I want to perform, you guys. And my live show is getting better and better. Like we just did a 13 city tour, and it was awesome, man. Like every show was just like getting better and better, and I'm really excited. And what's my minimum for a show? I don't talk about that, but if you go to my website iamlock.com, you can email me and we can book a show. I won't put I don't put my financial information on social media. But I want to come to everybody's city, man. I want to come, but it just as artists we can't just come. So I'm just letting you guys know because I want you to know that I want to come, but you gotta gotta let everybody know. So spread the music, man. Keep letting people know. But so anybody else got any questions just about anything? Some good questions, man. Don't just ask me who's your top 5 MCs. You know what I mean? Like it can be about music. It can be about whatever. You know. I see we got a lot more people tuning in. Man, shout out to everybody tuning in right now, man, from all over. I'm right here in the Bay Area. I'm in Oakland, California. Nathan Rodriguez says, do you ever see yourself returning to battle rap? Not right now, man. Like, honestly, I don't really watch battle rap like I used to at all, man. Like, I very rarely watch. So I'm not even engulfed into the culture as much as I used to. I'm just more focused on like making music. It takes a lot of effort to make music at the level that I want to make it. So I would be cheating myself if I try to do both at the same time. You know what I mean? So I hope that answers. My Thanksgiving was chill, man. I just went and spent some time with my dad, and then I just kind of stayed at home and was like working and watching football. You know what I mean? What would I be doing if I wasn't doing music? I can't even imagine. I don't know, man. Other than writing music, what else do you do to occupy your time? Make beats, shoot videos. Need a track with Ari the Rugged Man. I already did a track with Ari the Rugged Man. How do I feel about? I'm excited for J. Cole's new album. I mean, I haven't heard it because it's not out yet, but yeah, I'm definitely a J. Cole fan. Who are some of the realest down? Everybody I've worked with has been cool, man. I've worked with, go back and look at my album, see the people I collaborated. Like everybody I've collaborated with, I had like some form of a personal relationship. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Like everybody that I've worked with, I had like a personal relationship with them, so it's cool. My biggest motivation is just to make better art, just to keep on making art, man, and like hopefully inspiring other people. He said House of Cards too. No, actually it's House of Games. We need another one. It might happen. I mean, it's not something that I'm looking to do right now though. What I think Kevin Gates music is cool. I'm not like a huge Kevin Gates fan, but I like his music. Like I like some of it. Like I haven't like listened to all his mixtapes and albums and stuff like that, but the songs that I have heard, I think they're good, and I understand why people like him. Like, you know what I mean? It's like real and it's like good melodies and stuff like that. Eminem's campaign speech. I'm a big Eminem fan, man. Like Eminem's first 3 albums were like so incredible to me. You know, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, and the Eminem Show were like incredible classic albums to me. So to me, it's just hard for Eminem to top that. So when I listen to the new stuff, it's good. Like technically, he can rap, but I just really love the older Eminem. You know what I mean? I love like Marshall Mathers, Eminem Show, Eminem. Like that's what I love the most. You know what I mean? What's up with the audio on the lock so distorted? No, you know what? You guys are listening to things when you listen to I think when you're listening to stuff on your phones and you're hearing songs, I think you guys are used to maybe like boom bap tracks that are just like boom bap and they don't have like deep bass in it. So when you hear the songs like on Spotify or in your headphones, and it sounds good. In a car, it sounds good. But when you're listening to it through like on Facebook or through your phone, it's gonna sound a little distorted because your phone can't handle the bass. So it's not. It sounds fine when you listen to it on Spotify or if you listen to it, like in your car. So it's not distorted. Like, trust me, I would never put out anything that I didn't stand behind. That sounds like how it's supposed to sound. Oh, Nathan, he said your wife's. Oh man, I'm glad I could. Sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that she liked the song and she can identify with that, man. man. But what are your thoughts on Logic? Oh, I'm a fan of Logic. Like I've bought every album that he's put out, mixtape, everything. I bought it. You know, I know Logic. He's a really cool dude, and I'm a huge fan of his work. You know what I mean? I really liked his last mixtape, the Bobby Tarantino. Like, I mean, I liked all his projects, but I probably think that was my favorite one. Like, I liked every song on there. Like, you know what I mean? That Quincy Hall says, I need you back in battle rap, bro. Sorry, man. Probably won't happen. I mean, I'm not going to say it'll never happen, but right now, definitely my focus is more on making music. You know what I mean? I like to work with a lot of people. I mean, I love to work with like Logic, J. Cole, Childish Gambino, Kendrick, Drake. I think those guys are incredible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of people, man. Like anybody that's making good music, man, that has good energy, I'm down to work with. I would love to work with. Edgar says my freestyle from last year and this year Team Back. Man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Do I still rock with Team Backpack? Yeah, I just did a cypher there this summer. Yeah, those are the homies. You down with all four elements? Yeah, I'm down with it. I don't even know what you down with it, what that means. What are my thoughts on religion? I'm a Muslim, so. No, have I made a song with Passionate MC? No, I have not. What was the funniest thing that happened with Jay lately on tour? Uh, I can't say. But some funny stuff did happen. Uh, what's some funny stuff that's happened? Anybody challenge you to a bar battle on Team Backpack yet? I don't know what a bar battle is, but no. Do I? Do you ever see yourself scouting for talent? I don't know what that means. For what? Scouting for talent for who? For what? What made you want to be a Muslim? I studied. I mean, I was born, but I studied. I mean, I can. My mother, you know, was, I guess, what you would consider Christian. My father is Muslim, so I wasn't like raised to be either one. I just kind of learned and studied on my own. But I feel like there's only one God, and we all should just, you know, we should all just love one another. So, you know what I mean? I guess I practice myself. I practice the things that I practice follow under the methods of being a Muslim, being Islam. But I believe that there's only one God, and we all should love and respect one another. What is your take on other fellow Bay artists like I Am Sue and G-Eazy? I know I Am Sue and G-Eazy personally, and I think they're great guys, and I love their music. I especially love G-Eazy's music. His last two projects I've really been a fan of. You know what I mean? Will there be a Diz versus Lock again? I doubt it. Not that it has anything to do with Diz, but I've already answered. I already said that I probably won't be battling anytime soon. Just because I'm more focused on music. Like, I hardly even watch battle rap anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to let you down. Like, I just, you know what I mean? I look at battle rap. Let's say hip hop was like the NBA. I look at battle rap as like the dunk contest. You know what I mean? So I already participated in the dunk contest. I feel like I did the dunk contest. I won a dunk contest, And now I'm focused on winning a championship, multiple championships. I'm not focused on winning. I'm not focused on getting back in the dunk contest. I want to dunk in games. You know what I'm saying? I want to win championship, hit three-pointers. I want to become a better shooter, a better free throw shooter, a better defensive player. So I'm more focused on that than getting back in the dunk contest. I know the dunk contest is entertaining, and I love the dunk contest, and I respect the dunk contest because I used to be in the dunk contest. But now I'm more focused on winning a championship. Which means I have to be a better team player. I have to be a better defensive player. I have to be able to have assists. I have to be able to be a better shooter. So I'm focused on those things more than being a dunker. And I'm saying that because I'm equating dunking with battle rapping. So I don't want to be back in the dunk contest anymore. So I'm not saying I'll never do it, but I'm not focused on that right now. Would I consider a track or mixtape with Slaughterhouse? I mean, I would consider it. I don't think it's really possible because those are four different men, and they barely have time to get in the studio and do their own album, then do a whole album or a mixtape with Locksmith. Do you think artists will be able to get as large as they could 10, 15 years ago? What do you think it would take to have another undeniable name like Big? I think they are doing it. It's just different. You can't look at it how you looked at things 10 years ago, because the way we consume music, entertainment, is just different. What is some of your process inspirations for while writing music? Just how I feel, man. I'm always writing. When I look at stuff, I'm always like thinking of like a beat. I mean, lately I think more about beats. You know what I mean? Honestly, like I think about music, like writing the actual music and the notes. And then from that, it kind of takes me into what I would write about, like actually say on the beats. So I kind of think about beats first now, you know? Quincy Hall said, I just want to see you kill Mook. I'm not worried. I'm not thinking about murder Mook, man. I'm sorry. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about, Mook. Even though I have a lot of respect for him, but that's not even something that's on my mind. Do I like Big L's music? Oh man, I used to listen to Big L's music all the time. I love Big L. What music do I love to listen to? Go to Spotify. Type in Locksmith. I have a playlist of some of the stuff, some of the new like hip hop that I really like. So if you want to hear what I like, go to my Spotify, follow my playlist. It's called Locks Motivation. So just type in Locksmith on Spotify. I'll pop up. Am I into anime? Nah, not really, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really watch anime. You thinking about a acapella, like a song? I don't know exactly what you're asking me. Ernest Ramirez is trying to say Hobson or Joyner Lucas. I don't even really know what I'm choosing. Like, what do you mean? Would I ever work with Chris Rivers? I have done a song with Chris Rivers. Just type in Locksmith and Chris Rivers on YouTube. It'll pop up. Do your research, bro. Any thoughts on your next project? I can tell you it's called Olive Branch. I'm not going to give anything else away. But I've been working on it. I've been working on it for over a year now. Yeah, I've been working on it for over a year now. And I put out the mixtape because I wanted to spend more time working on Olive Branch before I put it out. Now, what if I said the music you fed is part of a plan? Since that came out last year, it's been my favorite freestyle. Who is your favorite NFL team? The 49ers. But we suck right now, but it's okay. But that's my favorite team. But I love football. In your opinion, who is better, Hobson or Joyner Lucas? They're both dope. It's just, it's just what you're in the mood for. This year is dropping. No information, sorry. I'm not gonna say. I've never written any. Bill Santana says, do you write in your head, paper, or your phone? I don't write anything down. I've never written any of my albums. I've never written down any of the lyrics. I just do it from my head. You seen Dallas win again? Yeah, man. I like Dak Prescott, man. When I saw him play in preseason, I was like, yo, that dude is good. Like, look, as soon as I saw him a snap in preseason, I was like, yo, that dude is good. Like, and it wasn't like he was doing these great plays. He was just hella poised. Like, Dak Prescott was very poised, and I was like, okay, that dude he's good. So I'm actually rooting for Dak, man. I like him. Matt Pickworth said, like, you champion from Australia. Thanks, bro. Peace. Biggie and Pac. Yeah, Biggie and Pac. I don't know what that means, but yeah, Biggie and Pac. What's my inspiration for rapping? I already said that, but I just love music, man. I love doing what I do. It's my favorite thing to do. Michael Hernandez says, you don't write with your abilities, impossible, haha. But I don't doubt it. I mean, anybody that's ever been in the studio with me, they've never seen me rapping, holding a phone, or writing lyrics down. Like I think when I first started rapping, I did that. You know, I used to write my lyrics down, but then I just start memorizing it. And then I just start memorizing in my head to where I never even had to write it down. So I mean, I haven't written a lyric down at least in like 15 years. You ever think about coming to Alaska? I already said that before. So when this is on my page, you can go back and listen. I want to come to every city and perform, but I can't just come because one person says. It has to be like 100, 200, 300 people are saying, yo, come to my city, come to my state, come to my country. Being from the Bay, was Mac Dre an influence, or did he impact you in any way? I wouldn't say Mac Dre was really an influence on my music directly, but I knew Mac Dre. I met him. I did shows with Mac Dre. I was in the studio with Mac Dre. He was a super cool dude. But I want to think afterwards, just seeing the way he did things, the way he, built his own company, and the way he did things was very inspirational to what I'm doing right now. All the hotels you stay in, which hotel is your favorite? I don't know, man. I can't even remember, man. Shit. I've been in a lot. I mean, long as they're clean. What books do you read? I haven't read in a long time, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've worked with RA before. I already said this. But I have worked on other stuff with RA. I don't know when it's gonna ever come out. I got it for you, Nathan. Don't even. I put it to the side for you. So whenever you're ready, just let me know, bro. Thoughts on Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather? I think Conor McGregor is an incredible UFC fighter, and I think Floyd Mayweather is an incredible boxer. If Floyd Mayweather got in the UFC ring, in the octagon, Conor McGregor would beat him. If Conor McGregor gets in a boxing ring, Floyd Mayweather will fuck him up. he would. Conor McGregor wouldn't stand a chance with Floyd in the boxing ring. I'm sorry. Rudy, I miss your show? He said, I miss your show in El Paso, Texas. You got to come, man. El Paso was one of those cities where we needed more people. You know what I mean? It would have been good. So next time you got to tell people, you got to let everybody know. You got to share the music now. Let people know. Show it. Share the music. Post it every day on your Facebook page. I still go back and watch your rap battle with Disaster. Your beats and rap about your lyrics and flows different than other rappers out there. Blessed with talent. Thank you so much, man. Thoughts on working with Mac? I know Mac. I don't know if we're gonna, work anytime soon, but he's dope. Do you like Andre Nicotina? Of course. I know Andre Nicotina. I know him when he was Dre Dog. You copping the new Space Jams? You know what? I wasn't really tripping off of it, but I just saw a picture of him, and I do want him. I don't know if I'm gonna really go out and look for him. I mean, I'm not the type. I'm not gonna stand in line and wait for shoes. So unless it comes across where I can get some, I ain't. You know what I mean? He says, you got that room. Yeah, man, that's where I record at. That room full of hats. Will I come to San Antonio, Texas? I just said that. If you want me to come to San Antonio, Texas, Michael Hernandez, you got to tell everybody you know. I mean, every single person. You got to let everybody know about my music. Make them all know. It can't just be you. There should be 50 other people on this live stream saying, Lock, you got to come to San Antonio, Texas. So when I do say I'm coming to San Antonio, Texas, I know at least 100, 200 people are going to buy tickets. So that's the only way I can come. You guys got to let everybody know. What are your thoughts on what's happening with marijuana in California? I don't smoke marijuana. I've never smoked marijuana in my life, so it really doesn't affect me. Do I have any tattoos? No. What's the more important thing in lyricism? I don't know. I think the most important thing with writing music is just to come from a sincere place. So Edgar says, I saw you here in SD exactly a month ago. I got the plug for any new Jordans here in SD. What's up, bro? Send me a Facebook message, man, because I do want some Jordans, so let me know. Send me a private message, bro, about the Jordans. Thank you, Michael. Asha Love says love from Arizona. Love from California. What do you think of these young rappers like Lil Yachty? I don't have any problem with it, man. I think it's, I may not like every song that they make, but I think it's dope that they're doing what they do. Like, they should be able to do that, man. Like, music has no laws or no boundaries. You just do what feels right for you. And if other people like it, then that's, then good for them, man. You know what I mean? Like, so I have no problem with it. And I like some of it. You know what I mean? I like quite a bit of it. I like the melodies. I like the beats. And I think that some of these other rappers or so-called hip-hop heads could learn something from them. And we could learn, and they could learn something from us, vice versa. Are you involved with any business ventures? My main focus is my business, my label, Landmark Entertainment, that I put my music. That's my #1 priority in business. How did I stay away from drugs? I just never did it. It never appealed to me. Do I have any favorite? You know what? It's funny you bring that up because I'm going to buy some new headphones. And my friend just recommended some headphones for me. So that's the next thing I'm going to buy is some headphones. Do I consider Young Thug a hip-hop MC? I consider Young Thug a hip-hop artist. Yes, I like a lot of Young Thug's music. It's just a different kind of music. It's just a different kind of hip-hop. It's not like the same as like Nas, but it is hip-hop, Yeah, I pray, yeah. I pray every day, 5 times a day. How long have you lived in the Bay? My whole life, basically. Yeah, I know Charlie Muscle. I've been on Team Backpack a bunch of times, so I pretty much have heard every person on Team Back. I mean, not every person, but I've heard of everybody, I've heard of pretty much heard of them at least. Ever want to work with The Weeknd? Yeah, that would be dope. I like The Weeknd. I like his music a lot. Asha says, I appreciate you pronouncing my name correctly. How else could you pronounce it? How do people mispronounce Asha? Have I met Eminem? Never. I would love to, though. I've never met him, though. Never met. What do you think is the biggest problem with the world today? People don't take the time to, understand one another. We're just so judgmental. We don't put love first. You know what I mean? We're fearful of other people, of differences, You and the homie Kato got some crazy records. And we got more. Thanks, man. We got more. He be getting slept on. Charlie Muscle is the truth. Well, I'm glad you love him because you promoting him on here. But that's dope. When did your music really start to get heard and known? I'm still working to get it heard, man. Do you do you reckon you will ever? You reckon you must be from Australia or Europe, Amir? Because you said Lock. Do you reckon? That's what they say in Australia. I know for sure. Do you reckon? Do you think you would work? Do some old school heads like Rakim, Kane? I mean, I would love to. You know what I mean? If I ever met them, you know what I mean? I would love to. Jason Parker said, I remember when you had the airbrush overalls with Ali on the chest. Damn, man. Them was the good old days, bro. Raheem says Snow Goons. Yeah, I just did an album. I mean, I just did a song with Snow Goons on their new album that's coming out. We shot a video for it. It'll be coming out soon. I appreciate your music, bro. I've shown my son because I think you would be a great positive role. Oh, that means a lot to me, man. That means really a lot, man. Thank you. Do you ever think I'm going to say this one more time about coming to places. I would love to come to North Carolina. Only problem is like you guys got to spread the music in North Carolina and let everybody know about my music. And when a lot of people know about it, then guess what? You guys will bring me to North Carolina. Have I ever been to Spokane, Washington? No, but I just came from Seattle and I just came from Olympia, Washington. So if I can't come to Spokane, that means you got to make the drive to Seattle or you got to come to Olympia or somewhere nearby because sometimes I can't go there. So I don't know if I'll ever come to Spokane. I hope I do. But if you want me to come to Spokane, that means you got to come to Seattle. Because if Seattle is cracking, that means I can come to Spokane too. What happened to Left? Left is a teacher and he is getting his PhD. So he's focused on school and becoming a doctor, for getting his PhD. Beast Mode, you featured with Viking N3. Oh yeah, man, I love coming out there. Consider doing more with the club electronic style beats. You just gotta wait and see, man. Gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna call it a night tonight. I just wanted to check in with you guys and say what's up. For anybody that's on the East Coast, I'm coming to the East Coast December 13th in New York. You can get tickets at IamLock.com. And thank you guys so much, man. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. Stay tuned. Make sure you go to IamLock.com. I got a new video out, and I'm coming to New York December 13th. Get your tickets at IamLock.com. Peace, you guys.